What's up? It's Paul Crowforge, and today I'm going to be doing a Max Myth PvP gear and deck setup. It's not perfect. It's we're getting there. Um, but yeah, I just want to start off by saying again, Max Storm PvP is the second hardest school to PvP in at max level. Um, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of other people feel that way. Death being the hardest school. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to show you my gear and deck setup so maybe you can take it and make it your own, change something up a little bit. But yeah. So here are the stats. 139 damage, which is really good. I will be getting more soon, along with more resist soon. 42 accuracy, which isn't bad for Storm. You definitely get more, but I don't have the Rasputin deck, so I guess I can't really get. If I did have it, I would have, what is it, 54? 54 accuracy. But yeah. 547 crit, which is 49%. It's not that bad. No block, because you don't really need it. 29 Pierce, again. My Pierce isn't the greatest because I still need the Duelist Ring, which will add 6 Pierce, and then another Pierce Jewel, which will add another 6 Pierce. So for PvP, I can have up to 41 Pierce, which is pretty good. That's actually really good. 96 Power Pip. I pretty much never fail Pip anyway. I could make it 100, but I'd rather have accuracy than Power Pip, just because the Sultan and Rasulka are so low with accuracy that if I had this, if I had one of these accuracy jewels off of it, I would have a chance to fizzle a Rasulka or a Sultan. As far as the gear goes, Mouse Stairs hat, Mouse Stairs robe, and right now I'm rocking the Halston boots, which I recommend if you don't have the Persian boots, but if you have the Persian boots, I recommend those because more resist, more damage, a little bit less crit, and I think more health too. So that's good. I don't have them. Unfortunately, I don't know. Like, I've tried so much to get them, and it doesn't seem to be working. Ione's Legendary Sword, you could go with the Staff of the Dragon's Maw, or you could go with the Fortune Teller's Wand from the Terror Sword pack, I think. Yeah, Terror Sword pack. You could go with that. Could go with the Immortal's Lore wand, but overall, I think the damage is insane on this wand, and if you don't have that, you might want to go with the, where is it? This one. Except I probably don't, actually no. Yeah, probably not. Don't go with this one. Because I feel like if you were going to drop that Pierce that it gives, you might as well just go with the Immortal's Lore wand or the Fortune Teller's wand. This is good for damage, but that's about it. This is just good overall, I feel like. But yeah. Now, Bladed Shower Palace, there it is, the Circle Jewel that is not filled with a Pierce Jewel yet. Trying to still get that. But, you could use the Malistaire, or the Vegni, the first boss in the final dungeon of Darkmoor. You can use that, but I don't know, I couldn't get it, so I just feel like this one's better, because it gives more damage, and, overall, you're not really losing too much with the other one. It gives more block, this one gives more block, more health. I think the other one gives more power pip. I'm not sure. It might not. But, overall, I just felt like this was the better choice in general. Because I had it. I couldn't get the other one, and it's like, what's the point of me trying? So with the amulet, okay, I use this, which is the second dungeon Darkmoor amulet you get from Shane Von Shane. I got this first try. I don't know how. After I got this, I got the Flygob's medallion. This amulet right here, the Lady of Spiders lore, took me over 100 Morganth runs, which is insane. Not something I want to ever do again. Pretty scarred after that, but yeah, I do have this. More resist, more pierce, so I feel like it's just the better choice. More crit. And yeah, I don't like that this doesn't give the blade, because I do use this blade in questing, or like farming or something. I do like to use that blade and have an extra blade. Don't have the duelist ring, so right now I'm just going with the Alpha and Omega, which is the second best choice in my opinion. The 10 damage and the 10 damage really makes it. You could go with the crit ring, but overall I don't feel like that's necessary. I don't know, I feel like this is better for PvP in general, just because yes, it gives 90 crit, but at the same time you're gonna lose some stats that you would like to have, like power pip percent and other stuff. For my pet, I do rock a triple-double, well, technically quadruple-double pet. It's not max stats, but it's fine. Like, I don't really care. Took me so many hatches at this point, it's like, whatever. But yeah, this one took me a while to get. But yeah, there's that. I don't have the Gulcher, and I don't have the deck. Here's the deck setup. I do run a couple of ice dispels. I never really use them, but if I'm facing an ice from like second or first, I mean obviously those are the only two ones. I couldn't face it from third, but I don't know why I have these in. If I'm facing ice, and I pull one of these, then that's very helpful. Bubble is really good, actually, just because I like to use that. Feint, because Feint's good when you're first and you don't... I only run one. Feint's good if you think they're not going to shield, but like... or like you know they're not going to shield, or... you know, something it's good in general if you think you're going to go for a big hit and you just don't care, you just want to get it over with. I run a Balance Dispel again, just because in case I face a balance. I have a Kraken in because I don't have Queen Calypso. If I did, I'd have a lot of Queen Calypso in my hand. I do have Stormlord in this deck because I usually, what Storms like to do is use a Stormlord into a Shadow spell, which does about 6,000 damage. If you're running, you know, if you have, well, for me, it does about 6,000 if they have no shields. But yeah, I do have a couple heals in, just in case there's literally nothing else to do. I can't pull a shield from my side, I can't pull anything. You know, at that point, it's just like, whatever. I mean, Storm is all about RNG. It really depends on whether you're in a sticky situation or not. Like, say you're about to get lured and you're about to lose, and I have nothing else. That's what I will use, and hope for the best. Usually it doesn't work out, but once or twice it has. Insane Bolts, again, for the last minute situations where I just need a quick 2,000 damage to just kill them, and I don't have any pips or any shadow pips, and I don't think Bolt will do it. so I usually just go with Insane Bolt. I have one Bugs in because I don't have 100% Power Pip chance. Obviously, if I wanted to use... This naturally does more damage. I don't know why I have that in, but if I want to take off blades, or if they're blade stacking and I use that, that's a very bad situation for them. A couple blades, just because I don't really blade very often, because I usually just Stormlord into something, so the Stormlord's going to take up the blade, but yeah. In my side deck, I do... Oh, I have to refill this. I do have... Hold up. Let me just refill this. That, and we need a tower shield. Missing something. The Stormlord. I do run a lot of Stormlords in my side and a lot of bolts. I run a lot of bolts in this deck just because I like to bolt Stormlord Sultan, and then that automatically just wins the game. And you bolt if there's a shield on them and stuff like that. 3 enchants just in case I can't pull one of these things, and I need, or a bolt, and I just need a enchant. And yeah, that's about it. These, I cannot tell you how many times these Black Mantles have saved me in a match. Just today, I think like 3 times it saved me. It's pretty good. Usually I do it when like I am stuck, and if I don't do it, I'm gonna die. I don't really do it out of the blue because, well, unless I can't do anything else. I don't do it out of the blue because I usually do it to save up to try to pull for a Shadow Pit. But yeah, these has saved me a lot. Yeah. So, that's going to do it for this video. My record is currently 32-28. Not a very good record. I mean, I'm still Sergeant, so record doesn't really matter to me. But some people like that perfect 25-0, which, if you're a Storm, you're not going to get. I mean, let alone anyone who is anyone can't really get 25-0, because unless you're first 25 times in a row, it's probably not going to happen. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you can take something out of it, and I'll see you in the next one.